Hi there folks, and welcome to Subnautica. I've been playing this a little bit. I've just got a little tiny base set up here. Nothing too fancy, but hey, it gets the job done. But one thing that I'm working my way towards at the moment is building the Oculus sub, and in order to make that you need to get some of this enameled glass, which needs stalker teeth, which of course come off stalkers, which are one of the predator creatures. But I've discovered an interesting trick that I wanted to share. I'm sure it's not new, but it's interesting for anyone else who wants to get these stalker teeth fairly easily. So, now the first thing to do is to go and find yourself 3 or 4 of these bits of metal salvage. Easiest place to get them is where I am over here. This is the crash area. There's always a lot of these in this general area. And so you can see here, they take up quite a bit of space, but that's okay. Let's go one more just for fun. Fairly near the initial, well, I guess it depends where you spawn, but it's pretty close to my base. You can see there's this little pocket of these creep vines, and a little separated section, one little stalker in that. If we get close to him, you can see he's a little bit, he'll get a little annoyed at us. He's not tame or anything. Hi there. Not too hard to dodge. But just when you get sort of vaguely around here, just go to your inventory, drop some salvage and back off a bit. Should very quickly go and grab it. Like you just dropped a tooth. And you can go and grab the tooth. And the interesting thing is that once you've done this to him, let's just go and drop another one. You won't drop a tooth every single time, but you will go and grab all the bits of metal and then drop them down around about that spot there. But the interesting thing is that once you've started giving him some metal like this, he doesn't really seem to care that you're here anymore. See, I'm getting fairly close to him. Doesn't seem to care. He's happier just chasing the other fish around. And so we can just repeat this again, drop another bit. You don't have to drop them directly over there, of course, you'll just grab them. As long as they're reasonably close by, and it'll take them back to that spot. And there we go, there's another tooth. And you can see there just
10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, do pay attention to your O2 bar, but that's another good thing about this location. See, this is not that far away. So, here we go again, just one more bit. Come on. But wait, there's more. The best thing about this particular technique is, as I said, he doesn't seem to care that you're here. That also seems to translate to these things as well, so you can go steal back his stash. Doesn't seem to mind. That means that we can just go and drop another bit. Drop another bit. missed that one. Ah, there he goes. I'm not entirely sure what triggers the actual dropping of the tooth. It might be random, or maybe it's after a certain number of bits of metal. Need some more oxygen.
Emergency. 10 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Yeah, you can repeat this as much as you like, as long as you like, until you have enough teeth. Doesn't seem to care. Oh, there goes another one. Let's wait for him to drop that. There we go. And we can take them back. When I first tried this, I tried doing it when he wasn't looking, when he was chasing the other fish, but it doesn't seem to make much difference. There's another bit there. Hey there. He just doesn't care. As long as you've given him some metal once, you're his friend. He doesn't mind. Even if you keep giving the same bits of metal over and over again. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you. I don't know if this is a bug or not, so maybe it'll stop working at some point, but at least in the current version, this seems to work, and it's a good way to get these teeth. And as you want, you just sort of have to have patience and to run these guys. I'm sure there are faster ways to do it, but this seems like a perfectly safe way to do it. And when you're interacting with predators, perfectly safe isn't a bad thing at all. Okay, maybe not quite perfectly safe. Try not to stand directly in front of him. But hey, that was my own fault. And
Caution. 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
And so there we go. I've got 4 teeth in fairly short order.